Foolish mortals, welcome. I am Imperatia. This is my Blade Guard build, a warrior build useful to beginners who just want to go and smash things without worrying too much about hit chance and dying. This build is based on the Red Guard starting bonuses. So look at them. These are the Red Guard stats at the beginning of the game. When choosing gender, this is, stat-wise at least, the choice between strength and personality. So if you choose male, you'll get a bit more starting health and your attacks will initially be a bit stronger. And your carrying capacity will be bigger as well. If you pick female, then others will initially like you more. If you are super worried about survivability, then pick male. But it doesn't really matter so much to this build, so just choose what you want. You'll notice that Red Guards get a very large bonus to Longblade, a full 15 points. This is, basically, the stat that this build is based upon. This is why our chosen specialization will also be combat, to get the most out of this. For favored attributes, I'm choosing Endurance and Agility. Endurance for more starting health and more extra health every level, and Agility for greater chance to hit things and evade blows. For birth sign, I'm choosing the Lady. This will give 25 points to both Endurance and Personality. This gets our Endurance to 85 and Personality to 55 if male or 65 if female. So, more health every level and a higher disposition with NPCs. For skills, my choices for major skills are Longblade, obviously. This is the whole reason we are picking Red Guard to begin with. And 50 is the highest you can get any skill in Character Creator. This should fairly reliably allow you to hit your enemies from the get-go, as long as you're using a weapon that's classified as a long blade. So, don't go picking up the starting dagger in the census office and thinking you'll do something with it. Next, I'm choosing heavy armor. Red Guards get equal bonus to both heavy and medium, so just choose whichever you like more. I like heavy armor more. Then athletics for faster movement. Next is restoration and speechcraft. I'm putting them in major skills because at 30 they are just high enough to start being useful. So you'll be able to bribe people and heal yourself. Then, in minor skills, I have acrobatics, again for better movement, armor. Since we're using both a weapon and armor, it's useful to be able to repair it ourselves. Next, mercantile, obviously for better prices. Now, I'd like to say something regarding these three skills. Why I've put them in minor instead of major. When choosing between acrobatics and athletics, I put athletics in major because Red Guards already have a small bonus to it, so I just took advantage of that. Plus I think choosing athletics will allow for overall faster movement at the start, and athletics is combat specialization. And acrobatics is stealth specialization, which I haven't chosen, so yeah. As for the other two, I find that armorer and mercantile are one of those skills which are still useful when they are below 30, while I can't really say the same for restoration and speechcraft. I have found myself frustrated when trying to bribe NPCs with speechcraft at, for example, 15, and I've actually tested restoration at 15, and it's pretty worthless actually. I can't cast anything with it, so it may as well be 5. My last two minor skill choices are a bit more dubious, and I'll encourage you to use your own picks if you want. I've chosen block and enchant. To be honest, I'm not sure how useful block is at 20, and you may perhaps prefer a secondary weapon skill instead? If so, try to pick either axe or blunt, because you get extra 10 points to them thanks to both the Redguard skill bonus and the combat specialization. As for enchant, I basically chose it because 1, I had no other ideas on what to pick, and 2, it'll increase the number of uses of whatever enchanted items you'll use. So, for example, if you want to get the Amulet of Levitating, or the Amulet of Shadows, or maybe Goldbrand, you'll get more uses out of that. Now that I've told you all the components of this build, there are a few extra things you should know. First, the Lady Birth Sign bonus to Endurance will not increase your starting health. Second, Redguards have a 75 resistance to poison and a 75 resistance to common disease. The first may be fairly useful to you when it comes to traps, because whenever I've died from traps in the past, it was usually because of poison. Also, Redguards have a power called Adrenaline Rush, which may be very helpful to you if you find yourself with an enemy you have trouble with. Just be careful if you have low health, because if you have less than 26, when you run out of Adrenaline Rush, you'll kick the bucket. So, this was the Bladeguard build. I hope you found it useful. Stay if you want to see a test run. If not, I invite you to see my other videos, such as, for example, how to steal in Morrowind, or, for example, 10 useful common Morrowind items. Farewell, foolish mortals.
Why walk when you can ride? I have you! This is the end of you, Swit! Are ruined. There is no escape. What's this then?